do that again. I don't know whether you can see how steep it is, probably not. Morning, welcome back to the channel. Another blue sky sunny day. So as part of the local favourite trail series, we're now on part 4, episode 4, which is steep local trails. We've done flow, we've done tech, jumps, and the final of the series is steep. So there's a few in the area due to the timing, I guess, and due to the topography of the area. There's not a lot of steep and a lot of length to them, but there's a few over in Forest Fawr Forest Ganol, along the Caerphilly ridge, around the Rudgery area. A couple of drops there, steep shoots. Have a look at them. That will drop us by the Man Llwyn, right next to Llwyn here, Draethen. There's a few longer, steeper trails in there, and that's where mainly most of the steep stuff is locally that we can ride to, given current conditions. Things further away, the Garth, Smilog, Machen, the other side, and the Risk of Bike Park. But that's a bit out of bounds at the moment. So we're sticking to local. So again, if you'd like to see, please give us a thumbs up, share, and ideally if you subscribe. But let's get up to Forest Fawr, hit a few locals there, steep shoots, and then we'll shoot across the ridgeway. So thanks again for joining me, and I'll see you up at the top of the trail. Okay, a little steep shoot in Forest Ganol. There's not too much over here steep, to be honest, and what we do have is short and sweet. Hey! There we go, and we've got one over in Forest Fawr, so let's head across there and have a look. Okay, this is one of my favourite little steep shoots in Forest Fawr. Again, there's not too many over here because it's all short and sharp. Trying to remember the way. Slightly different dirt over this side. Oh man, that was fast and dry. And there's another line to the side of it up there, so let's get back up and look. Okay, second little steep shoot in Forest Ganol. Oh, you bugger. Let's do that again. Oh, come on, tyres. Okay, take two. Just look at it. Almost. I kind of did ride it out, but let's do that again. Okay, second steeper shoot in Forest Fawr. Take two. Yeah, that's better. I'll get you back in round. And a run to the road. Happy days. Okay, so most of the steep stuff around here is over in Llwyn here, Draethen, so let's go and have a look what's over there. Okay, so we come across the Caerphilly ridge, past a few calves, dropping in on the first one. Unfortunately there's lots of debris and branches down, which ain't going to make it any easier. Around there. Not too bad, man, nice and good here. Certainly drier than Forest Fawr. Different quality of mud over there. A bit more peaty and darker. Well, that was nice. Again, a nice little warm up for this area. Gradually getting steeper and longer. So let's pop back up. I'll save you the ups. and grab another one, I think slightly steep again. Okay, I think we found a second bit of steep. Oops. That's it, a bit of rope. Oh, that's a bit. It's definitely a bit of rope with this one. And this is the bit. Oh, turn it. Yes! First time without dabbing. I suppose I can't say that I've done it at any sort of speed. But hey. Ah, we've done it! Alright, it's bone dry. Last time I did that was in the winter, in the slop and the wet. But yeah. Yes! Woo! That's a good one. I think I might go back up and just hit that again and see if we can get a bit more speed. Okay, see you back at the top. Okay, take 2. Let's see if we can have a bit more flow, but not too much more speed, because it is quite loose. And there's a few tight turns. Yes. Otherwise all we're doing is back in, everywhere. Oh yeah. No. Some pedals in. And stay high. Get around. Ah, there's a dab. Okay. Giving the extra bit of speed, I go with a dab. On the track. Okay. Well, that was faster, a bit untidy, and I did dab on that bend, but yeah, you know, I take that bit of extra speed. What do they say? Pre-ride, re-ride, and then free-ride. Or is that just Whistler? Anyway, I think 2's enough, otherwise you're going to be here all day. So, back to the top, and there's another one I want to show you. Okay, sneaky little one that I normally take the chicken line around, if I'm honest. It is usually in the winter when we're doing this. So let's have a look. Not too bad, is he? Get him turned round. Where are we pointing? No, down there. Well, sometimes, and there's not one going down there yet. That'll be good. More squirrels. It's nuts, isn't it? I mean, I suppose sometimes in the winter, that's the problem today, we've got to be dragging all these sticks out of our derailleurs and axles. But in the winter, coming down from the top and working your way through here, it's a very different. But again, it's about confidence, and you know, it's good to try it in the dry. Bone dry today, and it's pretty much a straight shoot, so happy with that. Nothing new one ticked off. We're right now at sort of Man Floyd, so let's just pop across the road to Llwyn Draethen, and there's 3 or 4 good ones there, and we'll have a look at the last one. Whether we attempt that, we'll have a look today. Okay, feeling good. See you in a minute. Okay, so we're now in Llwyn Draethen. We're at the bottom end, really, the bottom old trail, where it then splits into 2. And then off this, we've got 2 options. We've got option 1, which we now call Ride Don't Slide, after our Christmas New Year's ride, where Matt bit the dust a bit. If I can find the clip, I'll insert it now. Oops.
pressure! No pressure!
And the other option then is mossy. So let's get Ride Don't Slide then. And then we'll cut back and I'll show you where the two trails split. I'm guessing this is one that doesn't get ridden too often. This is where they split, so right for Ride Don't Slide. The mud's a little bit clear. So we're going to go right. Oh, I'm going this way. Just slide the back in round and down. You've kind of got to try and control your speed. You can't stop yourself really. Oh, around. Ah, no, I dabbed. Nuts. Didn't want to do that. This is where Matt bit the dust. Oh, it's a nice trail. Nice and flowy. There's some nice switchbacks at the bottom. And we're out. Just take it easy, boys, when you come out of here. Okay, let's go back up and do mossy. Okay. Back on that same trail. This time we go left for mossy. A bit more steep, tacky, rather than just steep. There's more roots and a bit more single track in this one. And let's see how we get on. Starts mellow and then it just drops in. Go. Probably up to nothing. Again, different in the winter, much nicer today. That tree last time I'd meet, that was nice. Bit more control. Swing the back end round. Whoa, there you go. Nice one to finish off. Certainly using most of my suspension travel. Front end does feel a bit washing in the turns, like I can't get enough weight over it, so it's either maybe a bit too much on the sag, or not enough on the sag rather, a bit too firm, or too much on the rebound. But we're going to have a look at that I think next, sort this out. New cheeky trail that we'll have a look at another day. But yeah, that's two down along here. Ride Don't Slide and mossy. And let's go and have a look at the other two, mainly garlic. And there's one next to it, I'm not quite sure what it's called. It comes out at the bottom of 780 trees I think. So anyway, let's get to the top. I'll save you that and I'll see you in a minute. Okay, there's a nice single track kind of near garlic, I don't know what it's called, but it starts off twisty and flowy and then just gradually gets steeper and spits you out the bottom. It's nice and tight and just remember when to turn left. It's down by here. Yep, go left. I think it's good. It's really grippy. where the track stands come in handy, people. Whoa, front end went then, but I caught it. Get the leg out. Nice. Surf around. I've got to get a bit more weight forward. Stop the front end. Letting go. Make that bend. Trees. Good jump. And you're down into the 780s. So let's finish off this way and we'll come around to get garlic. I've been in here for a while, man. Oh, watch your tree. Sorry. I was looking down to the right. This is where garlic comes out. Oh, smell that garlic. Nice and fresh. It's in there, the dirt is gritty as. Quick look, and we're all good. Whoa, what a run. I'm warmed up, but still a few little ifs and buts. What a scenery, guys. There's Mac and Mast over there. Some great runs down that ridge, that nose. Sorry, let's take this off. So yeah, Mac and Mast up there. Lovely runs down that nose and where they're taking all the trees out. And over this, kind of over that tump then is Cumcarn and Risca Bike Park. And then all up behind us here is the Draethen. That's into the Caerphilly Basin, into Machen and back to Caerphilly. So we're along this route for about half a mile, get back in the woods, get back up and let's have a look at garlic. Okay, bit of a pedal again. Legs are feeling a bit heavy, but what a day. Let's get the garlic and see if we can give you an idea of how steep it is. I think its average gradient is about 30-31% over the full drop. But what I'll try and do is get that on Strava, drop that slide in to give you an idea as well. So let's see at the top. So here we are, top of garlic, just about to drop in, everything's down, saddle's down. This is probably one of the steepest in the area, so let's have a look. All about picking the right line and being confident. He says, the track stand going. I don't know whether you can see how steep it is, probably not. We're having a run. Give the brakes a couple of seconds off. What we don't want to do is slide it back in too much. Ah, nice one. I certainly ain't going to break any Strava records coming down here. Just to come down here is. Now I got to take the chicken line, which isn't so chicken. But just coming down here is quite a challenge. So this is the chicken line. Wow, nice. Actually, there's a lot of grip. I'm back on where we just ended up on the bottom of 780 trees. Wow. Okay, let's go back up and show you the bit I took the chicken line around and see if we can get some shots of what's going on. Happy days. Okay, so at the bottom of that bit I said I'm taking the chicken line, and that's the chicken line coming straight down. and that's the bit that we navigated around, if you like. I don't know, it's probably not that bad, but you come in aiming for this 2 trees, you got to turn and then come straight down, and then turn again and straight down there. So let's go and have a look what that looks like from the top. Good exercise this. So back at the top of the garlic main line, that's what we would have come down, kind of from the top of the tree there. You can see it obviously, and then straight shoot down there. I mean, that's steeper arguably, but you just let your brakes off and it catches you in the bottom. Just about right body position, and just let this catch you. And then I took the chicken line down there rather than coming down the main line, which just brings you this way. Keep to the right and then straight down, controlling your speed to make that right hand turn, otherwise you're aiming for the tree. I suppose in a way the tree's going to catch you, but down here, take that turn in, and then down there and then take that left. I mean, it's arguably what we've just done, that's not that steep, but it's just controlling the speed and getting around. So do we do it? Do we don't do it? Oh, I want to do it. Is that wise? I mean, the thing is, you're coming up to it, you've got these big trees, and then it just opens up underneath you, and once you're in, you're in. You know, there's no stopping halfway down. You've just got to control your braking rather than stop. But arguably it's not that steep. It is, but it's not. That's doable. Okay, so I've looked at it and it's not that steep, but I'm deciding to do the sensible thing and not do that line. I'll come back and do it when we're able to ride with friends. We'll probably end up being at a social distance or a minimum group number, but as much as it's doable, it's probably not the best time to do it for the first time. So let's go back down the chicken line, which itself is well, steep enough, and get back at the top. There is one other line I'd like to have a look at potentially, so let's go and have a look at that one. Okay, there it is, covering the brakes but don't let the back end come rubbered. Okay, next one. How you're supposed to get any speed, I don't know. That's the scariest thing. It's alright controlling the speed, but coming down there off the brakes, my god. I suppose that's why people, the difference between racing and social ride. Okay, let's get back to the top and I'll catch you in a second. Okay, and that's the steep ones in the area. There's a couple I've not done, but I'm going to keep them for another day when I'm riding with company. I've not done them yet, and it's probably not the right time to take them off. So, some good steep ones over in Caerphilly, Machyn Ridgeway and Llwyn here Draethen, kind of 3 or 4 on each, which is good. It's nice dry dusty trail, so it's ideal to do it. Bike's running well. Local favourite here at the Man Clyde when it's open, always good to get a drink. Quiet at the moment, obviously it's shut, but a little short pedal now along the lanes, get back home and sorry, car going past. Get back home and start working on the edit. But if you like what you see, please give it a thumbs up. Awesome if you share, and even better if you subscribe and support the channel. Any comments, please leave them down below. Any areas you'd like me to go back, revisit. I'm going to have a look at the bike. I'm happy with the suspension. It's nice and poppy on jumps, but it's just not gripping on the bends. I'm washing the front end a few times. It's sitting up well on the steep stuff, so I think probably end of this week we'll go out and look at the setup and run a few different ones, and I'll put a separate video together on that. That's the end of the 4, if you like, local favourites with flow trails, tech, jumps and steep, and we'll do one now on bike setup, and then what we'll do is break down those separate areas locally and all the different runs. So blend it all together, if you like, which is what I typically do on a local ride. So we'll look at Forest Fawr Forest Ganol, we'll look at the Ridgeway around Machen, and then or the Mantloed rather, and then we'll have a look at Llwyn here as a whole, because you can kind of do a whole day ride in each of them. So thanks again for joining me. Appreciate your time, and you know, I hope you're coping well with what is strange times at the moment. You're keeping well, you're getting your exercise, and hopefully videos like this are keeping you entertained. So thanks again, happy days, and keep riding those blue sky trails. Okay, till the next one.